Well, Sarah, it is again a real pleasure to talk to you, and we're wrapping up this Big Break Sandals series. I really enjoyed the last day. It was an exciting round of golf to watch. What was it like for you and the rest of the ladies on the sidelines watching that?
Obviously we all saw that it was what a great match it was. You know, the two girls played awesome. Carling and Lili, they played great. So it was pretty exciting for us to watch. Some of the holes were tough. You know, the one Lili hits it in the hazard, Carling's in the middle of the fairway, then she hits it in the hazard. You know, we're kind of like, oh, you could have gone up there, but you know, ultimately it was a fun match to watch. It was very competitive and back and forth a lot, and we had a lot of swing changes, so it was good.
Well, was there any betting on the side going on between you ladies who you thought would win at the end of the day?
No. I mean, obviously you saw, if you watched my exit interview, I said that I thought Lili would win, only because Lili's been playing so, she had been playing so consistent. You know, she just everything, it felt like nothing got to her. And not that Carling didn't do well in elimination challenges or when the pressure was put on, she obviously dropped some bombs on the putting green, and I think she kept doing that all day. Lili couldn't get one putt to drop. Like, you know, she couldn't beg it to go in. She couldn't sell her soul for a putt. You know, she just couldn't do anything to get a putt to drop, and that was hard to watch for Lili because obviously, you know, we're cheering for both of them to do well, and we wanted a good match, and it was a great match, and you know, Carling ultimately won that match on the putting green because the hitting was, I mean, I would say Lili hit it better than Carling did, but Carling made putts when she needed to, so that's what worked for Carling to win.
Yeah, absolutely. No, she was a putting machine, as Lili called her. After it was all over, did you just have to pack up and leave, or were you able to have a party, or what was going on with all the rest?
Actually, it was kind of fun because at the we had the celebratory party at the end on Friday night or Saturday night, whatever night it was. I can't even remember that long ago, but we all got to hang out at this place called the Drunken Duck. It was like their bar, sports bar, food place at Sandals Resort. So we got to go there and, you know, celebrate Carling's win and dance and, you know, drink and eat and hang out and have a good time. We had a great dinner and we got to get all dressed up, and it was just really fun to just all 11 of us to hang out again. You know, we were in the jacuzzi in the hot tub, and then everybody left the next day, so it was kind of quick. And I kicked off, you know, third. I got third, so I got kicked off, and the very next day we got to watch the finale. So I technically didn't get to do anything that was like really, really fun and exciting or anything like that. Like everybody kept asking, well, what'd you get to do fun? And I'm like, I got dinner, I went to sleep, and I got up and watched 18 holes of golf the next day. You know, like that was what I got to do. That was fun. And when I got kicked off, I looked at the producer and I was like, Paul, how come? I said, man, I want to do something fun. He goes, you should have got kicked off earlier. And I was like, no, I think I'm okay with getting third place. And he goes, yeah, I think I'm okay with that too. So, you know, I was very happy with, you know, how I finished and how I played and how I acted and who I was, because I think I was me, and I saw that on TV, and I think everybody that knows me saw that on TV, so it was good. It was exciting.
Yeah, and you know, it obviously set a good impression with the Golf Channel, seeing now that you're going to be in Big Break Dominican Republic. Now that is pretty exciting.
Yay! Yeah, they called and asked, you know, they called me, and I actually thought that I was in trouble, and I'm thinking in my head, I haven't said anything about sandals and this and that, and they were like, no, you know, we just want to know if you want to be on the next Big Break. And I'm like, really? You do? If I say yes, that I'll be taping a new show, and my show hasn't even aired yet. And they were like, yeah, we know. And I'm like, well, heck yeah, man, you know, put me on. So it was, you know, Big Breaks are awesome. The Golf Channel does a great job with everything they do, and they put a lot of hard work, and they do a lot of, you know, they think about new challenges for every show, and this is no exception. This is a great show, and I'm really looking forward to watching it. And yes, it was taped in the Dominican Republic, and it was in June, and it was hot and muddy and definitely really exciting. And my parents obviously knew that I went, and my boyfriend knew that I went, but they asked me, oh, was it better or worse than Sandals? And, you know, I'm like, you can't compare.
Yeah.
Sandals, I was nervous and didn't know what to expect with 11 girls. This one I'm with, there's 6 of us girls, 6 boys, you know, it's just a different atmosphere, different type of thing, but let me tell you, they were both great shows, and I'm 100% sure that this is going to be a really good one, and I hope everybody stay tuned, because I'm back, so that's exciting.
Well, there's a few that are back. I mean, this is a reunion show, and they certainly went out and picked some of the more interesting characters as well, from, remembering what happened between Lori and Christina and Big Break Conopoli and the drama between those two, and there was a lot of other feisty situations with the men, and now it's going to be mixed up. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting one.
Definitely adds to the fun and excitement of Big Break.
Absolutely.
Bring back all the fun and exciting and drama-filled or fighting or whatever you want to call it on Big Breaks. Bring it all back and put it on one show. Why not?
No, it's great.
So they did. Yeah, they picked 12 great people and fierce competitors, and let me tell you, it's gonna be a great show. So I'm really looking forward to watching it, and I hope that you guys are too, because it'll be fun. So it'll air September 29th, and that's a Wednesday at 9 p.m. And the actual show is going to be on Tuesdays, but the first show is going to air on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. Well, Sarah, we've had a great time chatting every week, and I'm so happy that we did, and hope to chat with you again when we watch Big Break Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I look forward to it, and thank you so much. And Sandals was a great time, and congratulations to Carling. She did what she needed to do to win, and that was awesome. And like I said, it was fun to watch her and Lili. And you can always say wish Lili's putts had gone in and all that kind of stuff, but golf's golf, and Carling won on the putting green. Good for her, So congratulations to her, and it was a great time.
Well, best of luck with your golf career. We'll keep in touch. I know you're going to be doing the Arizona Open with your, for between Q School, and be watching you there. So best of luck, Sarah, and we'll talk in a few weeks, I guess.
Perfect. Thanks,
Okay, take care. Bye.